When it comes to weddings, everyone wants the perfect day. But unless you have unlimited funds, it's I do. But at what cost?
All of you are all about the traditional cookie-cutter wedding. All been brainwashed. What did I just say about going halfway? These are gonna put it right over the top.
Yeah, of our budget.
I'm the bride.
Oh my
I
God.
decide.
I know, but being the bride doesn't mean you have to be unreasonable.
I want to
Seriously.
create drama.
The drama is right here, right
What
now.
can I do to bring you back to earth? Like, seriously, you are in La La Land right now.
Weddings are a beauty beyond comprehension. Weddings are guards standing at attention. Weddings are bills that may eat at your pension. Let's meet newlyweds Jihan and Justin. The trip to their travel-themed wedding had more than a few difficulties taking off. Let's pack our bags and follow along as this couple tries to create an out-of-this-world wedding that's not out of their budget.
My name is Jihan. I'm a 29-year-old analyst. I met my fiance, Justin, an editor, in our last year of high school. We quickly fell in love, but it took 8 long years for him to finally propose. This is a story of how we battled with our budget and each other to plan our unique dream wedding. Our wedding day was absolutely amazing. My stress level never got over, I would say, an 8. It did get high at one point, but when I finally saw Justin, it was everything I had ever dreamed of.
Their wedding may have been everything they ever dreamed of, but the final bill may cost them some sleep. Let's turn back the clock and see if this couple can realize their vision without losing their grasp on the budget.
It was important for me to have the wedding planners, especially on the day of the wedding, to take care of all the details and to help me bring my vision to life. I had big ideas. I needed some help.
I just wanted the wedding planners to basically help her with this vision and to also corral her and restrain her when needed, because I know her visions get very grand.
Meet wedding planners Laura and Kelly. They've got over 6 years' experience helping couples achieve their wow factor without blowing their budget. But how will they deal with a bride who thinks she has the world at her feet and a groom who just wants to keep her down to earth?
If you want to go for everything, it's your budget, it's your money, that's fine.
Yes, we'll cut other things. We'll scale back on flowers and other
Weddings
things.
are about love. We need you to be on the same page. Our roles as wedding planners is to help manage all the bride's grand ideas
while keeping them on the groom's moderate budget. Okay, guys, we are so excited to be here and hear all about this wedding. So let's start off with your vision. What is the vision for the wedding day?
Vision, non-traditional, big party, a lot of European-inspired themes. We got engaged when we were living in the UK, and I think we want to incorporate a lot of those aspects into it.
I pretty well just want a party. Just a party.
Okay. A wow factor party.
Yeah, you know,
People
no,
talking
like,
about this
I
wedding.
mean, if we have a good party, the wow factor will come with it.
Go back to the non-traditional for a minute.
Yeah.
What does non-traditional mean to you?
Think of wedding, think the opposite. I don't want it to be cookie cutter and to be like the same flow, same, you know, everything that everybody else does.
Is there a traditional ceremony, though, in that sense? There's no religious denomination?
Not religious,
Okay.
not religious at all.
Okay.
The quicker the ceremony, the better.
We haven't found a venue yet, so we were hoping to help us with that. And we want the ceremony and reception to be on site.
One-stop shop.
What about guest count? Because venue is definitely going to be determined by how many people we're trying to accommodate.
About 110, 120.
Yeah, I would say.
You're hesitating.
I haven't, just that 110 is not set in stone.
One question though, guys, who's paying for the wedding?
We're paying for it.
So it's solely you guys. There's no parental...
Yeah, other than my mom and the dress, it's all us.
What about theme? Have you thought of having any particular theme to the day?
I'm not sure about theme. I definitely want a lot of travel aspects to the wedding.
That's, no, that's a theme. That's
Travel
a theme.
aspects. Not
That's pretty well
all
a theme.
over.
Travel inspired, yeah, same as a theme, but that's okay.
Flowers.
None.
Correct.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm not a big fan of flowers
No,
at all.
she's not.
I probably don't even need to ask about this because I'm sure the answer is no, but will we be having a wedding cake?
Yes.
Correct. No.
Oh.
I don't do cake, and he knows this.
My brother-in-law has also, you know, he's also said that he would be willing to do the cake for us.
Your brother-in-law?
Yes.
For free?
Does he do cakes, or is this like a
Yes.
spur of the moment?
Yes. He's
Okay.
very good.
Okay, so let's just table this for now, but realistically, if there is a free option, it might be worth entertaining at some point in the planning. Something that I guess you guys probably won't need if you're looking to have everything in one location is transportation. That could be something you probably can cut and eliminate on, right?
Well, we don't need transportation per se, but I definitely want a double-decker bus there to take us around and for pictures.
Oh man, this is gonna get out of hand.
Going back to the vision, it is needed. Yes.
Okay. What else is needed? Are there any other unique touches that you have up your sleeve?
To continue with the whole travel aspect of our wedding, I want the reception when people walk in to be done up like an airport lounge.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
We want wow factor. This is going to bring the wow factor. When our guests walk
This is
in,
gonna bring the budget up. This is gonna hike everything up, Jay, and like.
But we want wow. We want people to remember it.
Yeah, but I don't
and
want to
this is
like
something
look in my
different.
wallet as it's empty and go like, wow, like how, like what happened?
It's
You know,
a
like
wow
that's
factor
that's
right
the
there.
wrong wow. You know what I mean?
We definitely want this. We want the wow factor,
Oh,
as
God.
well as bringing in the UK feel. We want to have English guards there standing and greeting our guests. Well, not greeting, because if you've seen English guards, they stand.
Don't do anything.
Exactly.
The budget, for the most part, is pretty well locked in stone, I think. We really don't have much money to play with, and, you know, I don't think we require that huge of a budget to pull off a good wedding.
It's my budget. I will spend what I need to spend. He's a bit more conservative and wants to stick to the budget very closely, but if I want what I want, you know, I'm gonna have to spend a bit more money.
Do we have this right? We are going for a very outside of the box, unique wedding with definitely some hints and touches of travel theme attached to them.
Yes.
Well, then, there's one question we have left. What is your budget?
Remember, it's I do, but at what cost?
Wow. Okay. So it looks like we might be staying grounded with this one.
I'm sure we can make it work.
Okay.
Coming up,
Well, you haven't tried it yet. You might not even like it. Then we might not even have
It's chocolate. It is universally awesome. I'm not gonna not like chocolate.
My wedding dress, I thought, was the most fabulous dress. It was the very first dress that I tried on. That was the dress I fell in love with. Of course, 100 dresses later, I still decided the first dress was the one that I really, really liked.
And you were like an angel coming down the aisle.
Do you even remember what it looked like?
No. Maybe a little. It was white, right?
when it comes to impressing the guests at your wedding, remember, wow factor has a budget factor as well.
But we want wow. We want people to remember it.
Yeah, but I don't
and
want to
this is
like
something
look in my
different.
wallet as it's empty and go like, wow, like how, like what happened?
It's
You know,
a
like
wow
that's
factor
that's
right
the
there.
wrong wow. You know what I mean?
And at the end of the show, we'll find out if this couple wowed their guests or just kissed their savings goodbye.
We wanted travel-themed elements sprinkled throughout our wedding, and that of course started with the venue, so Laura and Kelly took us to see a great option.
Welcome to the rooftop patio.
Right.
Take a look around. You've got the city on one side, the water on the other.
Very much in line with the cruise ship theme, very much like the deck of a ship.
Our guests are going to love this.
But your mothers? Maybe not so much.
Where's the tradition, you know?
You don't need tradition. I don't want tradition. This is perfect.
This is not traditional. That's, I think, the best thing.
I understand all that, but where are you going to seat the people?
It would happen right here on the deck, facing the water. The aisle would come right up the center here, and your guests would be seated on both sides.
I love it. Like the views, amazing. Hotel, amazing. One-stop shop.
And I don't mean to be a buzzkill, but, you know, like, what are we looking at here
It's
for our
a
budget?
really good question. Reality is that sometimes when you want something outside the box, it's sometimes also outside of your budget. And in this case, this venue will work with your guest count of about 110.
We don't believe you'd be able to have open bar within that package.
Is that what they call a dry wedding?
I don't know. I mean,
Why not? That's one sticking point.
yeah, and that's a major sticking point, though. I mean,
But
I want
everything
people
else-
to come and have
everything
a
else
great
is there.
time and.
Because it really comes down to two options. You either splurge for open bar or you cut back your guest count.
we can cut some people.
I don't see how we can
already.
possibly cut down the guest list anymore.
Well-
I mean, we'd be cutting out family at this point.
Well, I want this venue, so we have to do what we have to do.
Weddings mean good food, booze, good party.
My wedding
Without an
means
open bar?
amazing views, one-stop shop.
It has to be an open bar. We have got to have a party. People want to get messed up, and I want to be able to provide that for them.
What's this gonna cost?
At 110 guests, it's gonna take you over budget by a couple thousand.
What do you think?
Well,
We could have.
we want you guys to have a good wedding. Okay, we want you to have what you want. We're definitely not willing to cut any
Of the guest
of the
list.
guest list. So given that, we'll help you out.
That would be absolutely massive.
That's very, very generous.
Moms to the rescue. Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know any other mothers that would pay for an open bar.
Well, I'm
But-
pretending I'm paying for the meal, not the open bar.
Right.
That works for me as well.
When I went dress shopping, I wanted something totally different and dynamic. It was frustrating that none of my bridesmaids or my mom or Justin's mom saw the vision for what I wanted for my dress. I wanted something different. Why didn't anybody see that?
You know, Jay, there's a lot of dresses here. What do you want?
Definitely not anything traditional.
What do you mean? Non-traditional.
Think of a wedding dress, go the opposite.
Just steer her clear of the sweatpants.
So whatever you have in your mind of your typical wedding dress, dial it up about 10 notches, add a splash of color in there.
How much color we're talking about?
Maybe like this. This is like a...
That?
What's wrong
That's
with this?
purple.
Yeah, but it's still a wedding dress.
Well, she won't have to worry about spilling red wine on it.
Jihan, you cannot be thinking purple for a wedding. It
Why
does not.
But I want to wear it on my wedding. I don't want to look like every other bride.
Like, Jay, I understand that you want to be different, but it's a purple dress,
There's
Jay.
nothing wrong with purple. What if this was an Indian wedding? I wouldn't be wearing a white
It's
dress.
their tradition.
Maybe I'll
not
start a
ours.
new tradition. All of you are all about the traditional cookie cutter wedding, all been brainwashed.
And who's paying for this dress? We're getting back to that point.
Yeah, Mom, but you want me to be happy.
No. We're not going to argue. You can try that one on. We will pick out what we think. Go on. We will give you that opportunity.
Okay, and once I come out looking absolutely amazing in it, no one's gonna say anything, and Mom, you will buy it for me.
Let the dress wars begin.
So what do you think? Isn't it beautiful?
You know when they say that when the bride walks in and everyone sees her, it's that moment, and everyone goes, oh, wow.
Exactly.
This dress
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, so if I try on the dresses you've chosen and I don't like them, I can go back to this dress.
We'll see.
Jihan is definitely stubborn. She definitely does not listen to anybody. Once she has something in her mind, that's it, and that's law.
Ooh, now look at that dress.
Who's on those faces? This is not what I want.
That's a bride.
I know you're trying to convince me otherwise, but honestly, guys, I need to love my dress. I don't like it. Not wearing it.
Ooh, now we're talking.
I didn't think I was gonna like it, but this is freaking amazing.
That dress is beautiful. It's just for you.
It checks all the boxes. It's definitely not traditional, and it's actually 2 dresses in one. So we've got the sash, obviously the full skirt. The part that I like, I can change for the evening.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Look at that.
Justin's gonna love it.
How much we're talking? Money.
This dress is actually $2,400.
This keeps you out of that purple dress.
It's my dress.
It's your dress.
Yes. Thank you. I was a unique bride, so of course I had to have unique centerpieces. And by unique, I mean no flowers.
Unique's not exactly the word I would use.
What word would you use? Beautiful?
Yeah.
What about something like this?
Too green, too
Bizarre.
Okay.
bizarre.
All right.
Just
That's
weird.
fine.
Yeah.
These aren't bad looking.
That's kale. It's like cabbage.
Yeah.
It's a vegetable.
Yeah, that is
Even
a
better.
vegetable.
It doesn't really match your color scheme.
Your
though.
color
that's
scheme.
purple.
Yeah, that's way off.
Well,
Let's just keep looking, because that... So here are all the non-floral options that we can look at.
I think this is it.
This is what?
Yes.
Are these centerpieces, or is she building a cabin?
What is this for?
I saw this in a magazine. Branches in a vase, you know, with some moss around. Perfect.
I don't know what you're doing.
No, it's great. It's definitely non-traditional.
Non-floral floral centerpieces.
This is out of the world, like out of this world. It's not, just out of the box. This is weird.
This is perfect.
I'm still not getting it. I don't.
Well, I only have these in my hands. We gotta put it all together, and then you'll see.
Okay.
You're not getting
You
it
don't
either of
need the
mine,
flowers
so-
to have a beautiful centerpiece.
No problem. Let's
All
go,
right.
guys. Let's look at how we can make this work.
How about a miracle? That might help.
Look at this stuff.
I told you, one-stop shop. Okay.
Oh, look at these.
Here.
Perfect. See, if we put that,
What are you doing?
and then,
Okay.
but you
clear-
gotta think, okay, like different heights.
like this height.
Yeah.
It is kind of missing something. Like just to have the sticks with the brown tin, it's kind of boring.
I think this bride might be barking up the wrong tree.
You know what? Hold that thought. I'm gonna be right back. Okay? Keep discussing. I have an idea.
You guys gotta think more non-traditional. I want something that's unique, something people have never seen before.
There may be a good reason for that.
It's a wedding, yes.
My wedding,
It's our wedding. Stop saying your wedding. It's our wedding.
my vision for our wedding.
This vision is weird. This vision lacks promise. I don't know what you're doing here.
Okay,
Take your
guys.
word for it.
We're back.
Kelly.
I brought Tanya here for some help.
Hello?
Tanya, help us work some magic here.
We've got some shorter birch poles. Are we happy with the height on these ones? We
That's
See, that's
various
exactly what I'm
heights.
saying, like differing heights.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
better than the small trees you picked out.
I'm gonna insert a couple of these.
Look, that just really brings it to life, Jihan. Look. And it's not flowers, but it gives that floral look.
Actually, that's even better than I was expecting.
Tanya, if you can tell us, give us a breakdown, what is the cost per?
I think you're gonna be happy. Altogether, you're about $75 per.
We've got all the elements I wanted, not a lot of floral-esque.
No, we got sticks, vegetables, and moss.
Justin,
It's different.
Hey,
Go with
it's
it.
bizarre. It's different. I mean, you like it, so
Yes.
sure. As long as you're happy, sure.
I love it.
Coming up,
I'm gonna put that on you right there. Like, look at that. Look at that. Oh, and he waved. You're not supposed to wave.
I started to get teary when we were doing the vows because just thinking about what it means and how important it is. And he winked at me, and then I started laughing. So
She just about started crying. Her chin starts to bubble, and then I know the tears are rising up, so I winked at her and stopped the tears.
yeah, he saved me.
when it comes to imagining the theme of your wedding, it should be a vision you both share.
Stop saying your wedding. It's our wedding.
My vision for our wedding.
This vision is weird. This vision lacks promise. I don't know what you're doing here.
And at the end of the show, we'll see if this bride got her vision or if she just lost sight of her budget.
Even though I didn't want a wedding cake, our brother-in-law, Paul, offered to make one for us, so we went over to see what, he was gonna come up with.
And I think he really just saw what kind of bride she is.
Yeah, a bride that knows exactly what I want or don't want.
Paul, just want to say thank you so much for doing this. You're a huge help right now.
You know, I understand you're on a strict budget, and this is going to help out. So, as your brother-in-law, I'm more than happy to help out. And I've done a little sketch. All right, 3
Whoa.
tiers.
Whoa, what's
Something
that?
like that. It's cake. A diagram of a cake. You can't eat it.
What are these?
Flowers.
I don't want square. I don't want flowers. I appreciate the fact that you're doing for this. Thank you so much. But if it's not round, it's not gonna happen.
Well, this is off to a good start.
I already have the square pans, and I've made cakes square before, and they look really sharp. The best cake I can make will be square.
I'm not doing square. Thank you, Paul, but no square.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no square.
Kidding me? Get out of
So
here.
so you're not gonna buy the trays then?
God,
Okay,
you're
how much
so
for the tins?
Difficult.
We can get you round.
It's gonna be like $100.
Do you want cake?
Unless I can,
Yeah.
We'll get the
borrow
round
them
tins.
maybe from somebody, but I don't.
See, maybe. Look, we're
I
coming
don't-
up with
I don't lend
ideas
my
here.
Well, I
Yeah,
like
so why
if
would-
we can borrow them, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, aside from that, buying them, like,
Okay, let's talk about the flavors of the cake and see and make sure it tastes Good. All right, I've prepared some samples
A round
for you.
cake, though.
Round, square, it all tastes the same once you put your fork in it. So I've got a little sample plate here for you.
Cool.
All right, with various fillings, icings, etc.
Holds. I see chocolate.
Yeah. Justin likes chocolate.
I don't do chocolate.
You don't do square, you don't do chocolate. I'm tempted to not make the cake for them because it's a gift. I'm giving it to them, and I have what I have, and, you know, we're doing it so that they don't have to go and buy a cake.
Can we compromise on this at all?
Why is there gonna be a compromise? I don't do chocolate. Done.
Okay, well, how about there are 3 layers of cake? Can we have, 2 tiers chocolate, 1 tier vanilla or something?
Why do I only get 1 tier then?
You don't even want the cake, and now you're bitching about tiers, honestly?
I'm the bride.
Yeah. Oh my God,
I
I know, but being the bride doesn't mean you have to be unreasonable. If you are gonna get the design of the cake and the way it looks and all the pretty colors that it's gonna be, I get to at least choose what's in the damn thing.
No.
Are you kidding me? It's called compromise. You might not be familiar with the term, but it's
We are
compromise.
compromising. The compromise is you're getting the cake.
No.
That's the compromise. I get the bottom, which is the biggest, and the top. And then I guess you can get the middle one.
Oh, you guessed. Thank you so much.
Well, you haven't tried it yet. You might not even like it. Then we might not even have...
It's chocolate. It is universally awesome. I'm not gonna not like chocolate.
At this point, you're lucky to be getting anything sweet at all.
Okay, guys, I want to see the wedding happen. All right, so we're gonna take a round cake.
Yes.
All right, 3 tiers. Bottom tier vanilla, middle tier chocolate, top tier vanilla.
Vanilla.
Okay?
Perfect.
Everyone's gonna be happy then? You'll be smiling at dessert time?
I trust you.
I wanted to do something super over the top for the wedding, so I asked Laura to help me come up with something just right.
Yeah, and super over the top is not exactly a stretch for her.
Okay, here we go. Jihan, I love the idea. Laura, I think we have what you're looking for here.
All right.
Here are 3 gentlemen right here. Matthew, Jeremy, Jason. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming down here today, guys. Well, you know what? Jihan will probably do a better job of explaining it all. Jihan, please tell the fellas what we're up to today.
I want English guards for my wedding. I lived in the UK with my fiance for 2 years, so I want the whole, traditional English feel at my wedding. It is open bar, so there will be guests drinking, so we need professionals standing completely still.
All of these look like excellent suitors for the position. In terms of how long we want them and how many, what are we looking at in terms of about an hour? What would an hour cost?
You're looking at $150 an hour.
For one of them?
For one of them.
Okay. If they came just like this, they probably wouldn't fit the look.
No.
So we need to also talk about costumes, right?
Yes. Attire. So
which of the lucky 3
Guys, I
is
didn't
going to be
expect
able
the
to
hat.
wear
I
that
didn't expect the
hat?
hat. Let's stay with it. Stay in character, guys.
I put that on you right there. Look at that. Oh, and he waved. You're not supposed to wave.
I have actually researched the full get-up. If we dress from head to toe in the full actual guard attire, we're looking at $200 for one costume. So add that to the $150 per hour. So 1 guard for an hour is about $350.
Okay, yeah. So all 3 of them then.
This bride is big on ideas and on spending.
We can go over budget just a little bit. This is going to add some drama, something different to the wedding.
And it's going
During
to add...
the reception, it's going to be amazing.
It's going to add drama to the budget.
I think we have to go with the 2. You can't just have the 1.
Okay.
2 for an hour. Definitely.
Okay. Great. Wonderful.
Which one do I choose is the question.
I feel the need to, salute them or something.
No, that's what I mean.
Wave.
These guys, you got this. You guys got this.
Oh, no.
Stay in character, guys. You got this one.
Oh, my gosh.
They have to be prepared for whatever happens.
Doing a great job, guys. These guys are really good.
They're, amazing. Tying in aspects of our travel theme was important to us, so I wanted to turn our cocktail area into an airport lounge. Luckily, Lauren Kelly knew exactly how to accomplish that. Is this place for real?
This is the biggest prop house in the city.
This place is random.
Oh, wow.
My goodness.
That's massive.
Now that is baggage claim. Put that by your money box.
Are people even gonna understand what we're trying to, what your vision is here?
People have been to an airport before. They're gonna get it.
Yeah, I know,
Baggage
but I mean,
claim?
they might think it's a little random to, walk into a reception and it's like, why
Why did I stumble into this airport?
I'm not sure
Think
it's
of
necessary.
the journey.
But when is Jihan going to think about the budget?
What's that?
What?
What's what?
What is that?
Oh gosh.
And
Oh,
what?
no.
Oh
no,
my God.
No.
Between the perfect sign, the booth, and
The booth.
What booth?
the booth.
Okay, Jay, we were coming here just to look at simple airport signs for $150 max. I know that all of this could not possibly fit into a budget out of $150.
But now that we're here and I've seen them,
You can use some restraint and walk away.
these are a lot of props. Like, are you sure you want to go this far out in terms of creating the theme being?
How are you
but
gonna
it's
transport
perfect.
this stuff?
You guys brought me here and I've seen this
Yeah,
and now
thanks a lot for that,
it's
by the way.
perfect.
This travel theme is amazing, but I'm kind of worried that we might be going just slightly overboard. I mean, you have the British Guards, I mean, and then
What?
all of this stuff.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean you booked
Jay,
English
did you not
guards? Are
tell
you
him?
kidding me?
But it goes with the theme.
Oh.
Jihan, I thought he knew about these. No?
Who knows now?
Yeah, just a slight thing you forgot to mention to me, eh?
Guys, we got 2 of them for a really good deal.
You gotta come out of, like, seriously.
I want to create drama. I want people to be talking
The
about
drama
my wedding.
is right here.
Yeah,
this is the drama I'm seeing right
What
now.
can I do to bring you back to earth? Like, seriously, you are in La La Land right now.
I definitely want 5 signs for the airport lounge. Look at the sign.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm getting the sign.
Where are you getting the money for it?
This, I'm having this.
Okay. Oh.
Yes. And the seats. I'm getting the seats.
Okay.
I'm sitting.
You're getting everything.
We're putting them on hold. I'm
said-
sitting.
you said a few
I'm
signs.
sitting. It's done. We're getting them. I'm sitting.
Coming up.
Hair
I'd
done.
like to see your entire pretty face, not covered by the spectacles, by, you know, your glasses.
What is
so...
wrong with my glasses? Is there anything wrong with them?
No, they're lovely glasses.
Shopping for kilts for the wedding was definitely an experience in itself. There's 6 of us, including my father. So you've got 5 guys plus my dad. Dress shopping, basically. So
There was a lot of hairy knees in that store.
When it comes to planning your wedding, don't assume that the negotiations will always be a two-way street.
Are you kidding me? It's called compromise. You might not be familiar with the term, but it's
We are
compromise.
compromising. The compromise is you're getting the cake.
No.
That's the compromise.
And at the end of the show, we'll see if this bride learned the meaning of compromise or if she just hijacked the budget.
Laura and Kelly just wanted to sit us down and go over the state of our budget.
All right, Justin, Jihan, good to see you. We wanted to sit down with you guys today, definitely to go through some details, just hash through line by line the budget and make sure we are all on the same page. Your dress, everything's set with that? Everything's altered, ready to go?
Sorted, paid for by my mom.
Which is wonderful, because that means
Free.
Exactly.
Where are you at for your hair and makeup?
Hair and makeup booked. I have a makeup artist and hairstylist coming to the hotel the morning of. Once I get dressed and have my makeup on, I'm gonna look fabulous.
And your glasses, so have you decided to wear them or not?
They're always gonna be worn.
You know...
It's my wedding day.
Yeah, but pictures and stuff like that, you don't want the clunky glasses and
It's my wedding
stuff.
day. I've got my beautiful dress.
Yes.
And I want to look amazing in it.
Yeah,
I'm getting
but
my hair
I'd
done.
like to see your entire pretty face, not covered by the spectacles, by, you know, your glasses.
What is
so...
wrong with my glasses? Is there anything wrong with them? Is there
they're
anything
lovely
wrong with how I
glasses.
look?
I love your glasses, but they're clunky. They are a bit big for, you know...
Clunky, it's fashion. Fashion.
So some great news. You were looking for something spectacular for your wedding, the double-decker bus.
Yes.
Laura and I have found that for you. The cost is $500, and that gets you an hour, you know, for photo ops for your guests, which is what you were looking for.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes, we asked for this and they got it for us. What?
500 for an hour for like a photo op?
We can't just go halfway.
Done deal?
Moving on.
Okay. So we did source something else for you, and that was, I know you're really set on the underground tube sign and all the
Yes.
signs for your airport lounge. So we got a transportation van, but it's gonna set you back a few $100s.
The entire airport lounge is like a serious waste of money. We don't...
It's a great idea.
It's unnecessary. It's a waste of money. We
It's
don't need
very
huge
necessary.
tube signs or phone booths or
What
anything.
did I just say about going halfway? These are gonna put it right over the top.
Yeah, of our budget.
What about just taking the signs and the seating, which we could actually transport on our own?
But these signs were amazing. You agree, they were amazing.
Yeah, but Jay, we need to cut some costs here. You've already withheld a lot of information from me about things that you spent on.
Okay.
We can cut in a couple areas.
Let's not think about cutting.
Can you please, like, they're trying to play the voices of reason here, and you're blocking everything out. Just absorb some of what they're saying, please.
This is my one day.
Please, my wallet begs you, please.
And the budget begs you, and the bank as well.
As long as we keep the bus and the guards.
The bus, the guards, the seating, and the airport lounge signs.
Not the booth and not the underground tube sign.
Even though it was such a nice sign.
Yeah, it was great.
Was nice. We can go back and take pictures of it. Now all we have to do is tie up some of the loose planning ends, and it's time to get ready for a very fabulous, fun-filled wedding with no more surprises.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, no more surprises, please.
My glasses are my signature look. They're stylish. I wear them every day, and I was planning on wearing them to my wedding, but Justin and my mother had other plans.
We're looking for some glasses for my fiance here.
Huh? They're looking. I don't need to look. I already have glasses.
We're just looking for a maybe less dramatic pair, a little bit scaled down, you know, not covering quite so much of her face.
All those words I don't like.
Well, we have a lot of great options here. Is there anything that pops out to you?
I actually kind of like the white ones.
Oh, these white ones here?
Yes.
Oh. Try them on.
Oh, Jay.
These? Jay, these look good. I'm liking the feeling. Oh, yeah.
It's the same size as the ones we're trying to, you know, minimize things.
Mother, I don't minimize anything. It's big, bold. This is my wedding.
We're looking for scaled down, smaller.
Simple.
How much are these ones?
They're about $400.
See? Well out of our budget. Like, well out of our budget.
Typically, brides wear contacts on their wedding day.
See?
I've tried contacts, you know this.
You haven't even worn contacts in about, what, like 10 years almost?
And they were uncomfortable, hence why I don't wear them.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure things have come a little bit further with the technology, so I'm sure we could find something that'll be a little bit better for your eyes. It'll make the pictures look like cleaner. You won't have the big glasses on your face, you know, no reflection, no glare on the glasses.
So you're telling me you don't like my glasses and how I look?
I'm just saying it'd be nice if I could see more of your face on the day. That's all.
This groom is the king of diplomacy.
Obviously, it's a cheaper option for us.
It's the cheaper option, plus right now the technology, like you said, is a lot different. I mean, instead of having a hard shell, it's a softer shell. It's more comfortable for your eyes.
And what would the cost be, you know, for maybe 2 pairs?
Like pairs. Between $20 to $30.
Look, Jay, I love the way you look, your glasses, everything.
I know, don't I look amazing?
Phenomenal, okay? But the simple fact is that on our wedding day, I would just like a nice clean look, you know, no glare, I want the whole picture. I want your beautiful face exposed completely, and the contacts would do that.
Okay, I think I can entertain the idea, just as long as I try them out first.
Definitely.
They have to be comfortable.
All right.
If they're comfortable, I will try them.
All right.
Just for the day, and then back to my glasses.
Sure.
Coming up.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Linda put about 3 or 4 months in organizing, contacting people, the invitations, and honestly, I think Linda did the majority of the work. I was pretty well.
I did do the majority of the work. I'm still waiting to find out what you actually contributed to the wedding. Besides showing up, what did you do?
When it comes to getting advice about spending on your wedding, sometimes it's okay to listen to those voices in your head.
They're trying to play the voices of reason here, and you're just blocking everything out. Just absorb some of what they're saying, please.
This is my one day.
Please, my wallet begs you.
And at the end of the show, we'll see if this bride took in what her groom said or just took him for a financial ride.
The morning of the wedding, I felt great. I woke up, I had my bridesmaids with me, we started hair and makeup. My stress level stayed pretty much between a 3 and a 4, never going over a 6. I had to gauge my stress on the level so everyone could know exactly how I was feeling. But yeah, it's coming along. I think we need more chairs out there.
So how's your stress level?
Stress level on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say like a 3, just because I can see what's going on. I can see the progress of my setup of my ceremony. I've been downstairs to see the reception. I have my planners here. Everyone was here on time. It's not like anyone can leave here and get lost and go somewhere else. So everything so far is going to plan. You know what? Unless anything unforeseen happens, knock wood. Is there wood around? I don't think, yeah, my stress level can get any higher. All right, thank you. Bye. My photographer was double booked. They were supposed to be here at 12. It's now 1. They're not gonna be here till 2.
Don't worry, just relax. We'll get it all done.
Okay, stress level 4. It can't get over 6.
It won't.
She wasn't this careful with numbers when it came to the budget.
Before the ceremony, I opted for Justin to get makeup just because I know when he gets nervous, he gets a bit red. And these are the photos that we're gonna be looking at for the rest of our lives.
My masculinity level is just dropping right now, I feel, but it's all right.
There are worse things.
It's all right. I'm pretending I'm like a Hollywood movie star or something ridiculous.
Yeah, pretend.
All right, so my hair is almost done. I've got to finish makeup. I was thinking of, I'm not sure, glasses, no glasses?
No glasses.
Hell to the no.
You guys are really against it, eh?
Yeah, it's too much going on. No glasses.
Okay, the hairstylist say no.
It's like 5 against 1.
Okay.
Come on, you can do it. Suck it up.
It's not about sucking it up.
Suck
It's
it up.
about the freaking energy it takes to do this.
It's gonna look so much better. Looks good.
Do I look okay?
Yeah, it looks better, Jay. Come on, then the glasses.
You sure?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm dead sure, dead positive. I'm just, no.
I know the vision was to take this and like try to actually wrap it around so it points like.
Wow. How are we gonna do that?
Vision.
Did you bring enough glue for that?
Yeah, I'll get on my caulking gun. Sure, no problem if they don't mind me terrorizing the hotel with a little bit of like permanent glue.
Check right on. Gorgeous.
okay.
And by the way, the no glasses. Excellent.
Very nice.
Really, everybody? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Much
So
better.
This is everything.
Stop.
No crying. No crying. This is absolutely everything I wanted it to be and more.
Good.
No major hiccups.
No.
So, yeah, I can't ask for anything more.
The first moment I saw Jay walking down the aisle, I was completely speechless. I was just blown away by how phenomenal she looked.
And when I saw you for the first time, I was like, wow, he cleans up well.
I do.
This ceremony today is the most serious challenge made before all of us as weddings.
Oh my God.
Calm down.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
You know what? If you don't move, she won't believe it. It makes us all laugh.
Okay.
You're all right. You're all right.
I will find.
Yes.
I, Justin Christopher Ferguson,
Choose you.
choose you,
Jane, Ashley, Elizabeth, James,
Jihan, Keisha, Elizabeth, James,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
This is my soul.
This is my solemn vow.
I, Jane, Keisha, Elizabeth, James,
I, Jihan, Keisha, Elizabeth, James,
choose you,
choose you,
Justin Christopher Ferguson,
Justin Christopher Ferguson,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
In you,
In you,
I have found my one true love.
I have found my one true love.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
It is my honor and delight to declare you henceforth to be husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
Coming up.
As you can see, my mouth is open because, as you know, I didn't want cake.
Let's just say on my wedding day, I had a little too much fun, and I don't remember the last half of my wedding, and had to watch it on our wedding video.
But it looks like it was a great wedding. I wish I could remember it.
When it comes to your wedding day, make sure you just relax and be yourself.
My masculinity level is just dropping right now, I feel, but it's all right.
There are worse things.
It's all right. I'm pretending I'm like a Hollywood movie star or something ridiculous.
Yeah, pretend.
And soon we'll reveal if this couple stayed within their means or went over their budget Hollywood style.
I thought the party was an absolute blast. The reception was great. People had a lot of fun with dinner, dancing. It was just a great night all around.
So, everybody, what do you think of your London bus ride? The airport lounge was a unique twist to cocktail hour. I think our guests love it. Actually, I know our guests love it.
Yeah, the airport lounge was a huge hit. A lot of people thought it was great.
It was something that made our wedding.
And while the guests readied themselves for takeoff, it was time to make sure the guards could stay in character.
Wow.
So how you doing the cake?
It's awesome.
Yeah?
You did an awesome job with it, Paul.
As you can see, my mouth is open because, as you know, I didn't want cake. It's amazing.
Right
I
on.
love it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Paul.
Right
Thank you
on.
so much.
You're
It's
welcome.
just awesome. This night has honestly been total dynamite. Like, it's been amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Every penny well spent.
Yeah, totally well spent. I know I can be cheap sometimes, but it was every penny well spent.
We're only gonna do this once, so
Exactly.
perfect.
Good job.
They may have done a good job, but will they have to work overtime to pay the final bill?
The original budget we handed to Lauren Kelly was $20,000.
My dress was fabulous. It totally fit my sense of style. Thanks, Mom, for covering the cost. My dress was free.
The cake turned out great. Seeing as it was a gift from my brother-in-law, Paul, the cake didn't cost us a thing. It was free.
The airport lounge was amazing. It definitely made the experience for our guests. I'm glad we did it. The airport lounge came in at $150.
Even though I was totally against the British guards, the guests loved them and they were a huge hit. The total cost for them, including casting director, costume rentals, and actors' fees, came to $900.
My non-traditional centerpieces looked amazing. The total cost with my personal flowers came to $1,560.
I really do appreciate all of Lauren Kelly's help. They did a phenomenal job. Lauren Kelly's fee was $2,500.
Our venue was perfect. We had amazing food and open bar. Luckily, our moms helped us pay for the bar, so the total cost to us came to $11,000. Thanks, Moms.
Miscellaneous costs such as DJ, my attire, and some French-inspired pastries for dessert came to $5,465.
What we actually spent was $21,575.
Which puts us over budget by $1,575.
Wasn't that bad for my first attempt.
What are you talking about, first attempt?
First attempt.
First and only attempt.
The baggage has been checked, the drinks have been consumed, and the cake has passed inspection. The only question left is, did the British guards ever flinch?
The most important part of the wedding was that she had to say yes.
Yeah, but other than that.
David's the only man for me. I could say because he lets me do whatever I want, but that's not true. Just because he loves me unconditionally. And he's cute.